Hey everyone, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, providing you guys another video commentary. The gameplay is Halo 4 with a really good multiplayer match as I did. Now, I'm going to be talking about a very interesting topic here. Now, I am a huge gamer. I loved video games ever since I was a little kid. And the one thing that stuck to me when I was growing up, I heard about this channel called G4. Yes, G4 was back then. When I say G4 now, everyone's like, ugh, isn't that program ending? I'm like, yeah, it actually is, guys. It actually is. But no, G4 back then, in around like early 2000s, was one of the best channels for gamers ever. Like this channel was purely made for the gamers in mind. And the other channel that we basically, kind of like went on with regular cable was a channel known as Tech TV, where they talked about a lot tech stuff. They showed anime. They had XPlay originally came from Tech TV until they merged. But overall, G4 was one of the greatest video game channels ever. If you were a kid, if you were a kid playing video games, you wanted to see this channel. And all these great shows, including one of the ones I loved watching was Arena, where it was basically just a multiplayer competition where teams went in and just duked each other out. And back then I was growing up in Halo, so like, oh my god, yes, Halo, and stuff. And it's just, God, it's like, god damn, like a channel so great fell into the shitter. Like this literally had the MTV effect on it, where MTV originally started up as a channel for music, purely music, and then it is more of a, reality show with random bullshit. It's always that middle ground that things, are like, okay, they got some other shows here, but they still do music. Okay. It's still good, adding a little variety, because you can't have a channel just totally dedicated to it, because you're going to need new content. So what do? You're going to have to venture into things to help fill in the spots as you keep going on. But it's just, oh my god, this is just one of the worst things that could ever happen to this, to this whole channel. Like this was literally like one of the best things to watch, and it's just, it sucks. It sucks, because they went through a lot of changes with, like CEOs and stuff like that, and a lot through like, just game plans and stuff like that. When they started veering more, not stuff that's not about gamers, not about gaming, that's when they started losing people who got, digital cable or got like satellite, because that's what they wanted. Like back in 2006 or 2005, like when my dad, when I was in Ohio with my dad and his family, and he said like, yeah, we got digital cable, and I'm like, oh my god, G4. Like when we were moving into the new house, I literally stayed in the new house, like a new empty house, because there was G4, and I literally stayed up all night watching G4. And in the morning, they just saw me with the TV, like I was just sleeping in front of the TV, and the G4 still kept on playing. Like, you were really watching TV all night? I'm like, hell yeah! Like this was. Like this was me. This was like a huge gaming, like a huge gaming thing nowadays. And it's just so sad. It's like the MTV, like how back then, how your parents said like, yeah, MTV was all about music. Now it's nothing. And for us gamers who lived through this, we're gonna be like, yeah, G4 was all about gaming, and then it turned to shit. Like, of course, like E3 was like, okay, E3 is coming along. We got to do this. We got to cover this, but. The last two remaining shows that were about gaming, Attack of the Show and X-Play, it's gone, and, no more. And when Adam Sessler left X-Play, that's when we really know shit was going to go downhill, because I looked up to the guy, back then. He is a gamer. Like, he's on a YouTube show now. And it's kind of interesting to think that everything's going on the internet now. Everything that we used to watch on TV for, we now watch on the internet. Like, I haven't watched cable in a long time. Like, I usually use Hulu or all that stuff to watch TV shows, like, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, all that stuff. And with this, it's just, we're hitting an area where the internet is so much in our life that we just use it for our entertainment. And the one thing I can say is that, luckily we have such a great gaming community where, we have like all these different websites, but if we want to watch video content, we always go to YouTube, and stuff that there's a variety of people doing video content about video games and all the other things in between for geeks. And there's going to be someone out there that you're going to like to watch. There's going to be someone out there that you're going to subscribe to, watch the videos, like, and comment. Like, it was the same thing with G4. If you were a gamer, you were going to like all this content and then eventually just phased out into shit. Now it's like, hey, this is what we this is what we have left, basically. And I'm not gonna lie, I still wish G4 was back in its glory days, but at the same time, how far YouTube has become, as part as just provide people uploading their content, this is the next best thing for us, for those who grew up with with G4, and for those who are new to the whole thing, we can always go on YouTube to watch content about the stuff and the hobbies that we like and enjoy. It's still, like if G4 came back and they redid the whole thing about game and it was purely about gaming, I would personally, go back to watch it on TV. But they decided that, it's not a market anymore. That geeks won't watch this. That no one wants to do this, and they're wrong. We're willing to pay as long as you provide good content. That's the thing, we're a consumer. If we get good content, we'll happily pay. So that's it for today, for my opinion. Again, you can subscribe to my content, like my videos, comment, and my next video will be coming out shortly. So yes, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, signing out. And remember, stay geeky, my friends. And yes, I still miss the old G4, and I do miss Tech TV. So, see you guys.